The Dark Eldar little feared an attack on their base of operations, situated as it was on the dark side of the moon, well within the reaches of the warp storm of Kaurava IV. The seventh ancient gate lay on that moon, but the Dark Eldar, knowing its technology well, had fixed it to work only for them when they had arrived there. The effect of this hubris and the general anarchic nature of Archon Terrell's soldiers resulted in a sprawling makeshift reproduction of Komorah, the Dark Eldar home city. Surrounding the major war camp lay smaller camps, surrounded by miles of torture ground, a sort of cage garden of the homunculus Grumanael's making. Rich with plunder, enslaved scraps and goods, this area had grown and sprawled. Meanwhile, the center grew dense with powerful Dark Eldar, and the legendary Asdrubael Vecht, leader of Taril's Blackheart Cabal, was said to oversee the war preparations there. To say the Dark Eldar were unprepared for an attack would not be quite accurate. The Dark Eldar are ever ready for battle. It is a sport and a passion to their kind, and there is
We are fresh from the fight. We have shed blood. Death, terror, and anguish sang sweetly in our ears.
But Lord Terran, have you taken prizes?
Do you doubt me, Grumanael? Many prisoners were taken. We have our tribute to Komorah, and many left over from our safe chambers and your torture grounds.
Come, Archon! Come to my torture grounds. We win and lose, but always richer with slaves and spoils.
Indeed, we shall be well respected and rewarded when we return to Komorah.
When we return, if we return. Return the victors. Return the vanquished. My grounds, where screams are flowers and pain their fragrance. Fine nest we have. High upon the cliff, hard to see, hard still to reach. Will they reach this nest? Will they take away my garden?
Are you questioning my right to lead? My inevitable victory? I am the deadly shadow and the bird of prey. I am the poisoned dagger that brings swift death. These crude and foolish armies know nothing of strategy. If they see a wall, they attack it. If they see an army, they charge at it. They will be too busy with each other to notice us. Or if they do, it will be too late. Worry not. And it is of no matter, we keep a keen watch. If an army approached, surely we would see it coming. Then we would tear it to pieces.
I sense the presence of many of our true kin here, caged like animals. Their suffering must be immense, unbearable. Let us smash the bars and free them. Those who can shall fight by our side. One lies before us. is clear to me now.
We are under enemy
I can
fire.
see their destruction.
Ready to sting. They will be utterly destroyed.
The time for war is now. We are ready to strike. Rush the enemy position.
Naturally, I feel for your suffering.
We exist to avenge our
You are
sisters.
freed now. The future seems so clear.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Vipers will bring quick
How
death
can I
to the
help?
enemy.
Our minds work as one.
Vipers will bring quick death to the
Gods have
enemy.
I sense the enemy. Prepare for combat. They are closing in.
We walk our path.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
The burden of
I
leadership
sense the
lies
enemy.
with us.
They are closing in.
We are taking damage. The burden of leadership lies with us. We walk our path.
Naturally. Naturally.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
We walk our path.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Many are cold, few survive.
The time for war is
The
now.
future is clouded and uncertain. Yes, that is the way.
We are here to
The
exact
time
harsh
for war
vengeance.
is nigh.
The future is
The
clouded
time
and
for
uncertain.
war is now.
Vipers ready to engage the
My
enemy.
powers are yours now. I am sure of the outcome.
The time for war is now.
Vipers ready to sting. We advance quickly toward the target.
Incoming enemy fire. The leadership lies with us. The time for war is now. We walk our path.
What needs to be done?
Fear the judgment of the council.
The future seems so
The time for war is now.
We have mastered
The burden
art
of leadership
destruction.
lies with us.
as you wish. The pieces are in place.
our path.
It is time for us to make our move. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
The time incoming enemy fire. Now our path cross our enemy. Fear the judgment of the council. We are ready to strike.
We exist to avenge our
How
sisters.
can I help?
Our minds work as one. The burden of leadership lies with
What
us.
needs to be done? Their death comes
We
as
walk our
prophesied.
path. The time for war is now. Fear the judgment of the council. Our minds work as one.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Fear the judgment of the council. The time for war is now.
The future seems so clear.
lies with us.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Fear the judgment
What
of the
needs
council.
to be done? How can I help?
We walk our path. The burden of leadership lies
As I
with
dreamed,
us.
so shall it be.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
As one. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Your song shall guide me. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
What needs to be
The
done?
burden of leadership
Your song
lies
shall
with
guide
us.
me.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
Wow, look what escaped from its
Danger
cage.
has found us.
Clear mind.
Two guardians lying in the pit.
Fear the judgment of the council.
Sufficient strength to attempt an attack. We must wait until the time is right.
Your song shall guide me.
Fear the judgment of the council.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Our minds work as one. The burden of leadership lies with us. Our
I knew
part to
you would have
play
needed
is not
me.
over yet.
It is the best
Our
course of
minds
action.
work as one.
My powers are
Fear
yours
the judgment
now.
of the council.
Charge the enemy!
Fear the judgment of the council.
Naturally. The pieces are in
The
place.
burden of
It is
leadership
time for us
lies
to
with
make our
Wisdom in
move.
your words.
Our minds work as one. We walk our path.
Your song shall guide me.
What needs to be done?
We walk our path. The time for war is nigh.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
The enemy position. We walk our path.
Shall I define the next move?
Our minds work as one. We are under enemy fire.
Dealers of death. We are the dealers of death. We deliver death from afar.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. I
Our
go
minds
to war.
work as one. Our minds are at your service.
I sense the enemy. They are closing
We
in.
walk our path. The burden of leadership lies with us. Incoming enemy energy on the enemy.
What needs to be done? approaches when we must fly forward and strike.
How can I help? I sense the enemy.
Fear the judgment
they are closing
of the council. The time for war is nigh.
So the ancestors decree.
The future seems
our
so
minds work
clear.
As one. We walk our path.
I knew you would have need of me. The path is clear to me.
The burden of leadership lies with us. Rush the enemy
naturally. Quickly!
Rush the burden of leadership lies with us.
Hide from my sight. We fight because we must.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Your song shall guide you. Cleanse them in flames. Burn away their impurity.
Must clear mine.
I follow the pure
I have lost my vision. I need assistance. Nothing is hidden from my sight.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
So the ancestors decree.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
The enemy is upon us.
Shall I divine your next move? Was but a momentary weakness.
Fear the judgment of the council.
The future is clouded and
Our
uncertain.
strength returns.
Has passed.
The burden of leadership
As
lies
I dream,
with
so
us.
shall it be. Kill them swiftly.
The burden of leadership lies with us to the enemy. Our minds work as one.
The future seems so
The burden
clear.
of leadership lies with us. Our minds work as one.
What needs to be done?
We are
Their defeat is not a matter of when.
So shall it be.
Our minds work.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Time for war is now.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Kill them swiftly.
I knew you.
The time for war is now.
Your song shall guide you.
Fear the judgment of the council. Incoming enemy fire.
So the ancestors decree.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. Nothing is hidden from my sight.
The time for war is now. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Shall I divine your next move? I
The
go
burden
to
of
war.
leadership
As I
lies
dream,
with us.
so shall it be.
Our minds work as one.
The future seems so
The time for war is now.
Cleanse them in flames.
Fear the judgment of the council. Concentrating all energy on the enemy.
sense the enemy. They are closing in.
There is wisdom in your words.
the enemy. They are closing in.
There is wisdom in your walk. So the ancestors decree.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
I knew you had
The time for war is now.
We walk. As our dreams, so shall it be.
The burden of leadership lies on us.
Your song shall guide me.
How can I help?
We walk our path.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Lies with us. Incoming enemy fire.
As I dream, so shall it be. Kill them swiftly. There is wisdom in your work. As I dream, so shall it be. Cleanse them in flames.
My bone singers.
My music
I am
is
so
a
glad to
code
find you
on which
here.
whole worlds have been
We
built.
must summon a forward camp if we hope to defeat your captors.
Your song shall guide me. Your song shall guide me.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of
We are the
creation.
messengers
How
of
can I
doom.
help? All is clear to me now.
Command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
Your song shall guide me.
We walk our path. We are ready to strike. We are
There is
taking
wisdom in your
damage.
words.
The time for war
As I
is
dream,
now.
so shall it be.
Our blade shall form an impassable wall.
We will capture
Our
it.
minds work as one.
As I dream, so shall it be.
You called us back. We yearn to wander.
All fear the voice of death, calling to them. Swiftly, sisters! Our blade shall form an impassable wall. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for
We
our
have
enemies.
mastered the art of destruction.
Lord Tyrell, enemies have infiltrated by way of the torture gardens. How was this allowed to happen? I don't know, Archon. They killed the guards. They amassed a force and will soon have a war camp established. I see. I will inform Lord Vect. Have the soul cages readied. They shall taste the full fury of our powers. Lord
We have
Vect
done
is here.
as you
We are
asked.
shaped by fate
Yes, now
just as
go.
we
The
shape
soul
it.
cages.
Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. The craft world sings to me and I respond our build. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
They have been allowed to get far too close to us. Use all the powers of our soul cages against them. I command it. Yes, Lord Vect. It is better to use those souls.
You
and
have
annihilate
made
these.
Enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Then go
Me to build.
and see to it that you do not fail.
Look, it changes as I play. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
There is wisdom in your words.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the Wraithburn. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the Wraithburn. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. My music will shape the Command me to build. I will call fate when you will. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. We shall pass our sorrows to the enemy on this day.
Incoming enemy fire. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. You will have what you require. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require.
See how you like us now!
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
So the ancestors decree. Our path is dangerous.
Hide as one. We see you, and you will
We
die
must
by
retreat.
our hands.
The random hand of fate
We
delivers
are ready
me.
to return to the fray.
Command me to build. Our strength returns. The burden of leadership lies with us. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Your song shall guide me. I obey in all things.
You called us back.
We are the messengers
My
of
music is
doom.
a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The time for war is nigh. Command me to build.
My powers are yours now.
We walk our path. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
There is wisdom in your words.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play. Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play. Command me to build.
So the ancestors decree.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are under enemy fire. Incoming enemy fire. Look, it changes like this.
What needs to be done?
Our minds work as one. We are in agreement.
There is wisdom in your words.
We exist to avenge our
The
sisters.
time for war is now.
You thought you could elude us.
Shall I divine your next move?
Our cries herald
So
the
the
coming of
ancestors
great
decree.
pain for our enemies.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require. My music is a pillar.
We are the messengers of the
enemy fire. Our path is almost at its end.
Hide here. We see all, and you will die by our hands.
We are ready to return to the fray.
Our part to play is not over yet.
There is wisdom in your words. There is wisdom in your words.
Feast upon your entrails!
We are taking damage.
There is wisdom in your words.
We are here to exact
We walk
harsh
our
vengeance.
path.
We are the messengers of doom. You have but to ask.
We are taking damage.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our
My
enemies.
mind is too weary to
the
fight
future
on.
is
Is clouded and uncertain.
It come.
Many are fallen, few survive.
The time for war is nigh.
You cannot hide here. We see all, and you will die by our hands.
The random hand of fate. I knew the fate did not foretell of my end.
We are the messengers of doom.
Fully materialized, unprepared for waiting war. Here is but a phase of our existence. Fear the judgment of the council.
My powers are yours now.
Incoming enemy fire.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
To move.
Sneaking? I think not.
The time for war is nigh. quickly. Take us to the battle.
The Falcon has landed. Falcon at your command.
Command me to build.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Fully materialized, unprepared for war. Waiting here, we are under enemy fire. We walk our path. We walk our path. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
Falcon at your service.
Waiting here the burden of leadership lies.
There is wisdom in war.
The time for war is now. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Sneaking? I think not.
Danger has found us. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Rush the enemy's position.
We wield powers you cannot even imagine.
Your song shall guide me.
What needs to be done?
Our minds work as one.
Many are called, few survive.
My music is a pillar upon which whole world.
Fall back and reload! Reload! The enemy is upon us!
Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play. You have need.
This battle calls for massive
As our
firepower.
dreams, so shall it be.
The
We
darkness has
exist to avenge
passed.
our sisters.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The council has arrived. Our minds work as one.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
This battle calls
We
for
are
massive
under enemy
firepower.
fire.
Says the ancestors' decree.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldenesh, we bring warriors to the front.
The random hand of fate delivers
Our
me
minds
to
work
you.
as one.
I sense the enemy. They are close. give wise counsel.
As our dreams so shall it be.
Malkin, at
We
your
see
service.
all, and you will die by our hands.
We exist to avenge our sisters. Many are called, few survive. We are the messengers of doom.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Hear the judgment of the we are doing damage.
There is wisdom in your words. No more souls.
We are
We
ready
fight
to deliver death to the enemy.
The time for war is now.
There is wisdom in your words.
Malkin, at your service.
Hear the judgment.
Malkin, at your command.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
The random hand of fate.
Our minds are filled with destruction.
As our dreams so shall it be. Reach the inferno.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. Fire prisoners at the ready. Just as Falcon brought an artist to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
We walk our path.
The random hand of fate.
Malkin, at your service.
Hear the judgment of
As our dreams so shall it be.
You cannot hide here.
the time
We
for
see
war
all,
is
and you will
damage.
die by our hands.
Many are called, few survive.
The wanderers have returned.
Darkness will plague us no more, my son.
What needs to be done?
Our minds work as a it will be done.
Our cries herald the coming of great
We are
pain
shaped
for our enemies.
I report we walk our path.
There is wisdom in your words.
All fear the voice of death.
The burden of leadership lies with us. We are ready to strike.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We have secured the
Fire
area.
prison, Malkin, at your service.
Successful.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance. All fear the voice of
Now
death.
they shall pay
All
handsomely for their impudence.
We exist to avenge our sisters. Fails us! We exist to avenge our sisters. Do not keep us waiting. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. We shall pass our sorrows to the enemy on this day.
Our minds work as one.
Sneaking?
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
At your command.
We are the messengers of doom.
The adventure we are taking damage. Work as one.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
The crossroads brings me and the change I pray.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
I cannot imagine what this stranger has found.
Prison cannons fully charged.
My music is a pillar.
Our concentration is impaired.
Have been built.
Retreat shall guide me.
We are ready to return to the fray.
We thought you could danger
Has found us.
Prison cannons fully charged.
What needs to be done?
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
So the ancestors decree. I obey in all things.
Prison cannons fully charged. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. Falcon at your service.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then?
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Have returned.
Weapons
All
fully
good things
charged.
return to defend.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Our cries herald the coming of
walk the
great
path less
pain for our
traveled.
enemies.
I knew you would have me.
Fear the judgment of the council.
Battle weapons fully charged. Weapons fully charged.
We are under enemy fire.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
As I dreamed, so shall it be.
words. We wield powers you cannot even imagine.
How can I help? Their death is
As
assured.
I dreamed, so shall it be.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
So the ancestors decree. Reach the inferno!
Falcon at your command.
It cannot be done! We must retreat!
The time of your suffering
My
is
mind
about
is
to
too
begin.
weary to fight on. How can I help?
The messengers are song shall guide me.
Fear the judgment of the council.
I sense the enemy.
Come for us!
Incoming enemy fire.
I sense the wind. They're closing in. The random hand of fate led us lead to heal. I go to war.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
They're closing in.
We are on the way.
Our time is dangerous but necessary. There is mystery. There is wisdom in your words. Our depth knows no wisdom. Retreat! Burn away their impurity. Cleanse them in flame. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
I will hold
The ancestors defeat.
Fire prison up. Ready.
We are ready to return to the fray.
shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The mists of space and time retreat blindly.
We shall not fail the craft world again.
We are ready to fight again. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shadowy death. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone.
We are the demons.
What? Do you know of war?
Yes.
Our
Dangers
minds are
have
found
found
us.
Falcon, at your service.
Command me to build. Command me to build.
Incoming enemy fire.
So the ancestors decree.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We live to move. We walk our path.
The random hand of fate led us me to you. Naturally,
I am the son of Fury, here to serve.
Command me to build.
Shall feast upon your entrails!
The burden of leadership lies with us. We are in agreement. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithbone. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play.
So the ancestors decree.
Our minds work as one. We are taking damage. We go. We are ready to strike. We go. We will make it ours.
The time of your suffering is about to begin.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Bringing weapons to bear on the enemy.
Mind, fall back.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Incoming enemy fire.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Just as we shape it.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
the random hand of fate delivers
Our
me to
cries
you.
herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Incoming enemy fire.
We are shaped by fate just as the burden of leadership lies with us.
I am the son of Fury, so the ancestors decree.
How can I help?
As I dream, so shall it be.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Command me to build. call
My powers are yours now.
Take me to where I may call
How
forth
can I
the
help?
throne. Command me to build.
We are the harbingers of death.
Shall I play the music here then?
Show the ancestors defeat.
Weapons fully charged.
What needs to be done? Nothing is hidden from my sight. You cannot ask for that which I The mists of retreat from my mind. The logic is clear. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Weapons fully charged.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. Do not keep us waiting.
Command me to build. Danger has found us. My music will shape the wraith. We are shaped by
I
fate.
sense the enemy. They are closing in. Follow my kin.
Justice Falcon Bloodlines to Eldernesh.
Incoming enemy
Warriors to the front.
The path is clear for me.
Weapons fully charged. Barricade is a momentary distraction.
enemy fire.
Show the ancestors defeat. Cleanse them in flames. Show the ancestors defeat.
Weapons fully charged.
Show the ancestors defeat.
Let us no more.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. Falcon at your service. Falcon at your service.
minds work as one. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The time for war is nigh. We go. The burden of leadership lies in my sight.
The ancestors decree.
What needs to be done?
Our cries herald the
How
coming
can I
of great
help?
pain for our
I
enemies.
sense the enemy. They are closing in.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
One of our soul creatures destroyed. Hey!
All fear the voice of death calling to them. We exist to avenge our sisters.
And I respond in kind.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
What do you know of war? We are called to battle. We move through the war as it moves through us. We move through the war as it moves through us.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Falcon, at your service.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then? Command me to build. I will call it forth from the wall. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I
The
play.
mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The future seems so clear. The future seems so clear.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy charged.
We are under enemy fire. Shall I play the music here then?
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Our path is dangerous but necessary.
Shall I divine your next move?
We are the destroyers.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Shall I divine your next move? Naturally.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
My powers are yours now.
We have mastered
The
the
mists
art of
of space
destruction.
and time retreat from my mind.
Falcon, at your service. Prism cannons fully charged.
As I dream, so shall it be.
I sense the enemy.
As I dream, so
They are
shall it
closing
be.
in.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
I know you would have me different.
Just as Falcon brought an army to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Shall I play the music here then?
Naturally, the enemy cannot hide in my
At your service.
So the ancestors decree.
How can I help?
Falcon, at your prism cannons.
So clear.
Falcon at your command.
As I dream, so shall it be. No more songs. We fight now.
Beasts of space and time retreat from my mind.
There is wisdom in your words. Read the inferno!
Near this place.
Falcon at your service.
All fear the voice of
My
death
music is a
calling to
pillar
them.
upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. Look, it changes. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Take me to where I may call forth the wraith burn. We are shaped by fate just as we shape
Shall I
it.
divine your next move?
We are under enemy fire. Shall I play the music
Falcon
here?
at your service.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just
The
as we
random
shape
hand of
it.
fate delivers me to you.
We
All
must
is
bend
clear
away.
to me now.
So the ancestors decree.
We are the messengers of doom. Show us the way. We will not fail you.
The war called us, but we returned to fight.
We are the messengers of
The
doom.
destroyer has turned on us.
And slaughter every one of them.
Powers are yours.
So the ancestors decree.
Just as Falcon brought flowers to Elderdash, we bring warriors to the front.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. I knew you would have me.
We are ready to deliver
As
death
I
to
dream,
the
so
enemy.
shall it be.
Naturally. The pieces are in place. It is time for us
We
to
are
make our
destroyed.
move.
There is wisdom in your words.
Take me to where I may call forth the wraith. Command me to build.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Weapons fully charged. Our weapons cut through them like a blade through air.
It will be done.
We are the destroying agents on this plane.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
We live to move.
You have but eyes held the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Weapons fully charged. Falcon at your service. It will be worth the
Command me
wait.
to build. My music will shape the wraith burn.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Command me to build.
Our blade shall form an impassable wall.
The future is
We
clouded
have
and
mastered
uncertain.
the art of
I
destruction.
sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Falcon at your command.
What needs to be
There
done?
is wisdom in your words.
Look, it
The
changes
enemy
as I
cannot
play.
hide from my sight.
Enemy
I
fire.
sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. We advance quickly towards the target.
Sylvian systems down. Call upon me if what needs to be done.
We are
As I feel, so shall it be.
Falcon at your service. Take us in closer.
Shall I clear the music group?
Weapons on charge. Identify the enemy you wish to eliminate.
What needs to be done?
There is wisdom in my words. I will sing your firestorms
All
now.
fear the voice of death, according to them. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Incoming enemy fire.
The future seems so clear.
We will make it ours.
There is wisdom in your words. Your song shall guide me.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Falcon at your service.
Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play.
Your song shall guide me.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
We have secured the area.
Awaiting your command.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call forth from within. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Falcon at your service.
How can I help? The path is clear to me.
Our doom incarnate.
The future seems so
We are the
clear.
Destroyer's agents on this plane.
What needs to be done?
We are the Destroyer's
There is
agents on
wisdom in
this
your
plane.
words.
We can strike a decisive blow.
I sense the enemy.
We are the Destroyer's
They are closing
agents on
in.
this plane. We are the Destroyer's agents on this
We
plane.
are taking damage.
There is wisdom in your words.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape her.
So the ancestors decree.
The future seems so clear.
flames. Their death is assured.
Falcon, at your
There is
service.
wisdom in your words. Naturally.
Falcon, at your command.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Your song shall guide you.
We must fade away. My music is a pillar upon which all worlds have been built.
Come! You do not come last kings with your very lives!
Incoming enemy fire.
You need such a word.
We are ready again.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Falcon, at your service.
We bring heavy weapons
I sense
to
the
crush
enemy. They are closing in.
Our
Your
weapons
song
cut
shall
through them like a
guide
blade through air.
The future seems so clear.
Weapons fully charged.
We have
Falcon, at your command.
Space and time retreat from my
So
mind.
shall it be.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here then?
My powers are yours now. I sense the enemy. They are closing in, as you
we bring
wish.
heavy weapons
So the
to crush
ancestors
the
decree.
enemy.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Falcon, at your service.
Future is
Falcon, at your command.
Your song shall guide you.
my powers are yours.
Falcon, at your command.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Falcon, at your service. We are ready
Your
to
song
deliver
shall
death
guide you.
to the enemy.
What needs to be done? What needs to be done?
The art of destruction.
Sorry, I did not come to this moon to be trapped and shot at by impudent slaves.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Every one of them.
Command me to build. I will call it forth from the wall.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Command me to build.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
to build. Shall I play the music here then? Shall I play the music here then?
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Command me to build. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone.
The Eldar control
It changes we shape by fate just as we shape it.
We are the messengers of doom.
Shall I divine your next?
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
Falcon at your command.
What needs to be done?
Our doom incarnate.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Just as Falcon brought an arrow to Eldritch, we bring warriors to the front. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. Falcon at your command. Weapons fully charged.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. Your son shall guide you.
We exist to avenge our
Naturally.
sisters.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are the demons.
Weapons fully charged.
We are here to avenge vengeance.
Shall I divine your next?
We exist to avenge our sisters.
My powers are yours.
We have failed. Please come for us.
Just as Falcon brought an arrow to Eldritch, we bring warriors to the front.
Of death.
I will sing the
Just
fire
as
songs
Falcon
now.
brought an arrow to Eldritch, we
There is
bring
wisdom in
warriors
your
to the
words.
front.
We are one with our weaponry.
We are ready to return to the fray.
There is wisdom in your words.
Did not come to this moon to be trapped and shot at by impudent slaves.
How can I help?
Beat them back and slaughter every one of them.
How can I help? What needs to be done? The future seems so
Are the demons
clear.
of death.
Weapons fully charged.
How can I help?
We have mastered
I
the
sense
art of
the enemy.
destruction.
They are closing in.
Danger has found us.
The future is clouded. How can I help?
Weapons fully charged.
Serve the ancestors to keep.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
Weapons fully charged.
We are here to exact partial vengeance.
Weapons fully charged.
Your son shall guide you.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Falcon at your command.
I sense the enemy. They are
We
closing
are
in.
ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Kill them swiftly. the purity of play. Serve the ancestors to peace.
My powers are yours now.
Just as Falcon brought an artist to Eldenesh, we bring warriors to the front.
I am sure of the outcome. Danger has come.
Weapons fully charged.
My powers are yours now.
There is wisdom in your words. Burn away their impurities.
Falcon at your service.
I am displeased.
Serve the ancestors to peace.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Serve the ancestors to peace. There is wisdom in your words. Your storm shall rise.
Unleash the onslaught.
Our doom incarnate.
Falcon at your service.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
Weapons
Your
fully
storm shall
charged.
rise.
They shall die before they be
Fully charged.
There is wisdom in your words.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Your storm shall rise. Read the inferno!
Just as Falcon
There is
brought an
wisdom in
artist. Eldenesh, we bring warriors to the front.
I knew you would have me here. I sense the enemy.
We have mastered
They are
the
closing
art of
in.
destruction.
I die.
Danger
My
has
powers
found.
are yours now.
Word.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. Their defeat is not now. When? What needs to be done?
So shall it be.
Falcon at your service.
There is wisdom in your words.
We are the messengers of doom.
The random hand of fate delivers me.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Just as Falcon brought an artist to Eldenesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Weakness will plague us no more, my sisters.
Falcon at your service.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Weapons fully charged.
We are unleashed by fate just as we shape it.
How can I help? I will see their destruction.
At your command.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Falcon at your command. They
Serve
will
the
be
ancestors to peace.
destroyed.
Was that harsh vengeance? Many are fallen, few survive.
You fool! I will have your head for this. Quickly, back to Kamala. Well, if he had died, I should have taken his place. Now I must flee.
Take the battle to the enemy.
Charge! Charge!
aware of their presence in the Karava system. The Eldar had watched their debased kin with disdain and some fear. At last, the time came when the schism that had long ago divided the Dark and Craftward Eldar resulted in direct conflict. Perhaps the Archon Taril's kind had grown weak or complacent in the safety of their moonbase. Whatever the cause, they were unprepared for the force of the assault which Farseer Karis led against them. With the cold inevitability of fate, the Eldar swept the Blackheart Cabal forces from the surface of the moon, along with all evidence of their depraved deeds. Karis issued specific orders, however, to allow the small number of fleeing Dark Eldar to escape. It was her full intent that news should reach the Dark Eldar home city of Komorah of her victory and their defeat.
Closing in on the objective. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. My music will show. We are here to fulfill our duty. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Success. We are shaped by fate just as we vile servants of chaos approach. Guardian Squad. Ready to the fight. We move. We are taking damage. What is your wish? Battle to the enemy. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been. We are here to fulfill our duty.
We are the harbingers of death. Many are called, few survive. We exist for this purpose alone.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Our mission is successful. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Take me to where I may call forth the race.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shoot the race. We are taking damage.
We exist to avenge our sisters. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
What is your wish?
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
How can we help? Mission is successful.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
All Eldar must answer the call.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. This is our path.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Many are called, few survive.
Guardian Squad, ready.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance. Do not keep us waiting.
Our mission is successful. Success. Incoming enemy fire. Yes. We cannot fail. Yes. It will be done. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn. Guardian Squad, ready.
I have arrived.
Many are called, few survive.
The future is clouded and
We
uncertain.
are here to exact harsh vengeance.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Success. The time for war is now. Incoming enemy fire.
We are here to exact harsh
Our
vengeance.
minds work as one. We are here to fulfill our duty.
Many are called, few survive.
Follow my kin. Victory is our fate. What needs to be done?
We are the Destroyer's
Mission
agents on this
successful.
place.
What needs to be done?
How can we help? We walk our path. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Our mission is successful.
I knew you would have need of me.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane. We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. You cannot ask for that which I give freely.
Guardian Squad, ready. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The flames of the ancestors are yours.
We have
shall
secured
guide me.
the area.
Call upon me if you wish.
The burden of leadership lies with us. Let us play our part.
We are the demons of death.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
The time for war is nigh.
Your song shall guide me.
You are doomed to come.
I am the Song of Fury, here to serve.
Success.
Send the ancestors defeat.
We walk our path. Guardian Squad, ready. We cannot fail.
We have little time for this wisdom in your world.
Fear the judgment of the Council.
If you insist.
We walk our path. Command me to build you. Called us back.
Your song shall guide me.
Sings to me and I respond in kind.
I follow the purity of flame.
The craft world sings to me and I respond just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Yes, that is the way.
We will protect this area with our lives. We exist to avenge our sisters. We will protect this area with our lives.
Fear the judgment of the Council.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. Do not keep us waiting.
There is wisdom in your words.
Our minds work as one.
Your song shall guide me.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
We have done as you asked.
Shall I play our hand here then?
Our blade shall form an impassable wall.
Shape the Wraithburn. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Your song shall guide me.
Our minds work as one. We are in agreement. You have need. We approach the designated target.
We are the
future
harbingers
is
of
clouded
death.
and
All
uncertain.
fear the voice of death calling to them.
We seek the adventure that only
The
war
future
can bring.
seems so clear.
Many are called, few survive. You had but to ask.
Incoming enemy fire. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. Yes, that is the way. The twisted speed of fate is not us. We fight because we must.
Concentrating all energy on the enemy.
Your song shall guide me.
My mind is too weary to fight on. I will enjoy delivering their
The
destruction.
wanderers have returned.
Your song shall guide me. Kill them swiftly.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds we are taking damage.
My powers are yours now. Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how.
Our focus is undone. are ready to strike.
Move.
We yearn to wander. We have traveled much.
We will follow your command.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the we are taking down.
Call upon me if you wish.
We are the messengers of doom.
Our minds are clear again. My music is a pillar upon which
Weakness will
whole
plague
worlds
us
have been
no
built.
more.
We move effortlessly. Fear the judgment
6
of the
minutes
council.
until taken hold.
By fate just
We are
as we
here to
shape
exact harsh vengeance. Show us the way. We will not fail you.
enemy fire.
There is wisdom in your word.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Command me to build. I will hold forth. Just name.
Energy
on the enemy. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Spill their insides on the ground.
All those that oppose the Eldar shall fear my incoming enemy. My vision will guide them.
Our minds are at your service.
We are the messengers of doom.
We are shaped by
Our
fate
path to
just
play
as we
is
shape
not
over yet. My music will shape the earth. Time for war is now.
How can I?
Shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Our focus is undone. We must retreat.
We are shaped by fate.
There is wisdom.
4 minutes until they can hold victory.
My direction is
We are
not.
enemy fire.
I go to war.
Command to build.
We will not fail you.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been.
Until taken full victory.
Ancestors down. The ancestors
Clear, mind, fall back.
The mists of space and time
We
retreat
shall
from my
not
mind.
abandon our duty.
It was but a moment's weakness.
Our part to play is not
there is
over.
wisdom in your words.
We are the messengers of doom. We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
2 minutes until taken full victory.
The burden
What needs to be done?
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build.
Incoming enemy fire. The burden of leadership. Lies with
All
us.
fear the voice of death. All you them.
The future is clouded and uncertain. The future seems so clear.
Falcon at your command. We can strike a decisive blow.
Clear, mind, fall back.
One minute until taken full victory.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Here to serve.
The time for war is nigh. Our minds are at your service. Our minds are clear again. Regroup.
As I dream, so shall it be. I obey in all things. So the
30
ancestors
seconds
decree.
until taken hold victory.
Fear the judgment
We
of the
are shaped
council.
by fate just as we shape it. Fear the judgment of the Council. We help. We cannot fail. The craft world sings to my responding on which whole worlds have been built. The craft world sings to me and I respond behind. Eldar must answer the call. What would you have us do? How can we help? Success. We will go swiftly. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Vile servants of chaos is your way. It will be done. We are under enemy fire. Squad, ready. How can we help? My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Our mission is successful. In the war. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We are the messengers of death. We exist for this purpose alone. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies. All fear the voice of death calling to them.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We will go swiftly. We are taking damage. Guardian squad ready. All elders must answer. We are here to fulfill our duty. What would you have us do? We are here to fulfill our duty.
We are the messengers of doom.
Ready. Our mission is successful. What is your wish?
We exist to avenge our sisters.
How can we help? We cannot fail. Yes. Closing in on the objective.
Many are called, few survive. They will pay dearly for their trespasses. We shall be their death. All fear the voice of death calling to them. We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Success.
None shall survive. Many are called, few survive.
How can we help? What is your wish? We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
All those that oppose the Eldar shall appear by wrath. Clear.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Command me to build. Take me to where I may pour forth the wraith boon.
We are the messengers of doom. We exist for this purpose alone.
We have secured the area.
Many are called.
Fate has found us.
Are the dealers of death.
The random hand of fate let us know.
Many are called. Few survive.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. Collide on the next one. The random hand of fate let us know to you.
We are doom incarnate.
Fear the judgment of the council. How can we help? We cannot fail. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. I will call forth from the wall.
The future seems so clear.
We use heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
We are under enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We are the destroyed agents of
Success.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We have mastered the
The
art.
enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are the destroyed agents of this plane.
They cannot escape their fate.
We are here to fulfill our duty. Mission successful. Fear the judgment of the council.
The random hand of fate.
We are the destroyed agents on this plane.
There is wisdom in your words. Call upon me if you wish.
To crush the enemy.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Incoming enemy fire. Command me to build. Fear the judgment of the council.
What needs to be done?
As I dream, so shall it be. Call upon me if you wish.
Fear the judgment of the council. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. judgment of the Council.
My powers are yours now.
Fear the judgment of the Council. Our minds work as one. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged like looting of creation. Whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require. Our minds work as one.
Little was ever uncovered, and little will ever be known of how the warp storm was unleashed on the Kaurava system's fourth habitable planet. Whether guardsmen there grew corrupt and turned to evil worship, or whether the storm took them unawares, is an open question. What is without doubt is that at the storm's eye lay the lair of the Chaos Space Marines. And at the heart of this lair, a network of unholy and blood-stained shrines, linked somehow inextricably to the storm itself. Although the lethal warp storm would flicker and squall here and there, ever shifting, a permanent conduit to the warp was maintained between these shrines. A charged field of immateria whirled there, certain death to any who had not given themselves over fully to chaos.
They come! They come! Yes, we feel them! They approach! Their blood shall flow at our feet! Blood for the blood god! Yes! We shall slake our thirst for death! For chaos! For terror! Yes!
They draw near. Let them come. The very ground will poison you. Demons will appear from the warp when your back is turned. We shall lash out from every direction, and yours shall be the cries of death and horror. The sound of your doom will ring in your skull, in your soul. You shall tremble, and your blood shall be a gift to the blood god. Let them come. We are ready.
This is our path.
The time for war is nigh.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Our path is dangerous, but necessary.
We are the messengers of doom.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind on which whole worlds have been built. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind.
They're preparing to march to their doom.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
I will call it forth from the wall.
We will protect this area with our lives.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape the objective. We are shaped by fate just as we shape the craft world. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play.
Your song shall guide me. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
The future seems so...
Many are called, few survive.
Danger has found us. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Naturally.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the wall. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play. Command me to build.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar. Shall I play the music here then?
We are the
shaped by
harbingers
fate
of death.
just as we shape it.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. Follow my lead. My powers are yours now. It is the best course of action.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. I will call it forth from the wall. We are shaped by fate just as we
to
shape
exact
it.
harsh vengeance.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Shall I divine your next move?
The craft world sings to me and I respond just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithbone. music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build.
My powers are yours now. How can I help?
This is our path. We are the messengers of doom.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The great enemy. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. We are taking damage.
Fighters ready to engage the enemy.
Shall I divine the next move?
This is our path. We seek to avenge our people.
Command me to build.
Our blade shall form an impassable wall.
My music will shape. Command me to build.
There is wisdom in your
We walk
words.
the path
The
less
future
traveled.
is clouded and uncertain.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Vipers ready to
Command me to
sting.
build. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are the messengers
Our
of
minds
doom.
work as one.
How can I help?
We are the messengers of doom.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We return to defend the craft world. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the wraith. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We have traveled much darker paths.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithburn. Command me to build. Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
Just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged.
So the ancestors decree.
Of creation.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are taking damage. The time for war is now. Command me to build. We walk our path. The time for war is nigh.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The future is clouded
As I
and
dream,
uncertain.
so shall it be. As I dream, so shall it be. Your song shall guide me. Call upon me if you wish.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. I will call it forth from the warp.
Vipers ready to sting.
Fully materialized, unprepared for waiting war. Here is but a phase of our existence. We are shadowy death. Do you know of war? We live to move.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We live to move. We can be there instantly. The burden of leadership lies with us. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Quickly, take us to the battle. Fully materialized, unprepared for war. Quickly, take us to the battle. We live to move. Fully materialized, unprepared for war. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. Quickly, take us to the battle. What do you know of war?
For massive firepower. Prism cannons fully charged. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are taking damage.
It will be worth the wait. We advance quickly toward the target.
Command me to build.
The mists of space and time
The flames of the
retreat from my
ancestors are
mind.
yours to command. So the ancestors decreed.
For massive firepower. Prism cannons fully charged. We advance quickly toward the target.
As I dream, so shall it be. There is wisdom in your words. As I dream, so shall it be. I follow the purity of flame.
The Seer Council has sent you. The time for war is nigh.
How can I help?
The burden of leadership lies with us. The time for war is nigh. Our minds are at your service. Quickly, take us to the battle.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
All who love life, we are doom incarnate.
What do you know of war?
We are the Destroyer's agents on this
The
plane.
Falcon has landed. Just as Falcon brought an Aris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. Fire Prism at the ready.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build.
How can I help? The path is clear to me.
The burden of leadership lies with us. Look, it changes as I play. Let us play our part.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Great enemy.
We shall win.
Your
this
song
war.
shall guide me.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Prism cannons fully charged.
I knew you would have need of me.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
I knew you would have need of me.
Danger has found us.
I go to war.
Your song shall guide me.
Prism cannons fully charged.
So the ancestors decree. As I dreamed, so shall it be.
Nightwing, I fly for the craft world. The skies are ours.
What needs to be done?
We are in agreement to move.
There is wisdom in your words.
Prism cannons fully charged.
I fly for the craft world.
Danger has found us. Our minds work as one. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Space and time retreat from my mind.
Your song shall guide me.
Naturally, you cannot ask for that which I give freely.
We think we are going to
Look sharp, man.
The future
Looks
is
like we have some tough
clouded and
urban
uncertain.
warfare ahead of us.
A fast strike in and out. While our enemies
Your song shall guide me.
take us to the battle.
At your command.
What needs to be done?
As I dreamed, so shall it be.
We are called to battle. We are called to battle. We spin, then disappear.
So the ancestors decree.
There is the shrine. Can you see, my kin, how it flickers with chaos? The minions of Korra may enter our world.
We are under enemy fire.
Set my strength. No. I am strong. For here, the warp is storm. Power.
Waiting here is the
mist of space and time retreat from my mind.
What do you know?
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
You die today!
Do not go near the chaos field. It is certain death. We must find a way to bring the field down first.
Chaos sighted.
Prism cannons fully charged. We advance quickly toward the target.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music with Nvidia has found us?
Fire prism at the ready.
My powers are yours now. The random hand of fate delivers me to you. The future is clouded
Waiting
and
here is
uncertain.
the phase of our existence.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Defilers. We need more. Make more. Send them against
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The future is clouded and uncertain. Nothing is hidden from my sight.
While our enemies slumber.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We soon then disappear.
How can I help? I will.
Well,
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Long life their impurity. Bloodstained streets. Indeed.
we walk our path.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Shall I divine your next was but a momentary weakness?
Let us play our part.
Your song shall guide me.
We are taking damage.
Quickly!
Danger charged.
Your song shall guide me.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We return from exile. Waiting here with three arrows.
Naturally, for our ancestors. Victory is our fate.
Take us to the battle.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Quickly, take us to the battle. Strike quickly, while our enemies slumber.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Prism cannons fully charged.
fate.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are taking down waiting here for that freeze and our
Victory like vines next week. Victory is our fate.
waiting here.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
The war queen
identify an enemy you wish to annihilate.
The random hand of your soul
Fire prism at the ready.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. With speed. You called us back. We approach the designated
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Our minds are at your service.
There is wisdom in your words.
Take us in closer.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Danger
The future
has found
seems
us.
so
We seek the
clear.
adventure that only war can bring. Ah, yes. The stationary target.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Fire prism at the ready.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Fire prism at the ready. Our weapons cut through the winter blade through air.
My music is a pillar from which whole incoming enemy fire. The wanderers have returned. The burden of leadership lies with us. Command me to build. The wanderers have returned.
The future seems so clear. As you wish.
Let us play our part while our enemies.
There is wisdom in your words.
Fire prism at the ready.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Your soul shall guide you. I follow the purity of flame.
My music is a pillar upon which whole waves have been built. The wanderers have returned. We move unseen. Command me to danger has found us. I will call.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
There is wisdom in your words.
Command me to build.
What needs to be done? There are the Hellcat production facilities.
They are closing in.
Destroy those, and the air will be ours alone.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. The random hand of fate delivers me to you. What needs to be done?
We are shadowy death.
The future seems so clear. I knew you would have
Vile servants of chaos. Incoming enemy fire.
Prism cannons fully charged.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the enemy
Fire prisms are at your service. It is easily done.
They're taking
Fire
us right!
prisms
Stop
at the ready.
them!
quickly taken to the battle? We still need them done.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
While our enemies win, we shall win, Mr. Wolf.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
So the ancestors decree.
What needs to be done? The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Our death serves no soul. Retreat!
You cannot ask for that while you freely
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Have found us.
So the ancestors decree. As I dream, so shall it be. Burn away their impurity.
I will enjoy delivering their destruction. Show them the face of their destroyer.
I am the song of the earth. Your song shall guide you.
Thank you. Incoming enemy fire. We stand forward.
So the ancestors decree.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
As I dream, so shall it be. Hands will inflame us.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
There is wisdom in the heart.
I sense them. They are closing in. Nothing is hidden from my sight. The twisted synaptic hands. The future seems so clear.
So the ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your words. Your song shall guide
We
me.
are ready to fight again.
As I dream, so shall it
fire. Command me to build. You will have the good one. How
Your song shall guide me. Burn away their impurities.
Clear. Mine. Fall back.
As I dream, so shall it be.
the road of leader lies with us. We are the
Identify the enemy you wish to
There is no
annihilate.
victory for us here.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We move unseen.
Fire prisms at the ready.
Our minds are clear again.
We exist to
Regroup.
avenge our sisters. Do not delay.
The craft world sings to me and I respond.
Your song shall guide me.
Strike quickly.
Your song shall guide me.
The time for war is now. We are ready to strike. We are under enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We have been too long from battle to avenge our sisters.
We walk our
Many
path.
are called,
Our
few
minds
survive.
work as one. We are under enemy fire, but we return to the fight.
Prism cannons fully charged. Vipers ready to sting.
We are taking damage.
Show the ancestors to me. Call upon me if you wish. I follow the purity of flame.
It is
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Our cries are becoming a
Imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
This battle
Your
calls
song
for
shall
massive
guide.
fire
Your
prism
song
at
shall
the
guide.
ready.
The destroyer guides us.
What do you know of war? We are on our way. What do you know of war?
The Falcon has landed.
We are ready to fight again. The warp is, but we return to the fight.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here? You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
all fear the voice of
Strike
death
quickly
calling
while
to
our
them.
enemies slumber.
My powers are yours now.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Elden Prism, we bring warriors to the front. We can strike a decisive blow.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We arrive as predicted. How can I help? The twisted skein of fate from my
We are
sight.
shaped by
We
fate
walk the
just
path
as we
less
shape
traveled.
it. Command me to build. Command me to build. We are under enemy fire.
Prism cannons fully charged. Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldenesh, we bring warriors to the front.
We are under enemy fire.
Weapons fully charged. Fire prism at the ready.
As I dream, so shall it be.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. I knew you would have.
As I
needed
dream,
me.
so shall it be.
How can I help?
We are shadowy death.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
As I dream, so
The
shall it be.
future
Your
seems
song
so
ancestors are yours to
clear.
command.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I knew you would have need of me.
We are shadowy. To battle.
There is wisdom in your words.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Incoming enemy
return to
fire.
defend the craft world.
Show the ancestors to me. Meet the inferno! Your song shall guide me. Your song shall guide me. Your song shall guide me.
The wanderers have returned. I approach the designated.
So the ancestors defeat. There is wisdom in your world. The ancestors don't know their allies. As I dream, so shall it be. Burn away their impurity.
The future seems so clear.
As I dream, so shall it be. I will sing of firestorms now as wisdom in your world. We shall not fail the craft world again.
Just as we should.
There is wisdom in your world. Kill them swiftly. So the ancestors decree.
We hold the objective.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
You have need.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. My powers are yours now.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have
The
been
future
built.
is clouded and uncertain.
We are in agreement while our enemy slumbers.
What needs to be done?
There is wisdom in your words.
We're under enemy fire. Danger has found
Naturally.
Thank you for delivering us safely.
We are shaped by faith just as we should be.
What needs to be done?
Fire prism at the ready.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
So the ancestors decree. Our path is dangerous but
Enemy
necessary.
you wish to annihilate.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Waiting here is but a phase
So the ancestors decree.
I sense the enemy.
you have need.
The future seems so clear. I knew you would have need of me.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are the messengers of doom. All fear the voice of death calling
There is
to
wisdom
them.
in your words.
Taste the forge
Shall I
of
divine
chaos. Taste my magic.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Waiting here is but a
Random hand of fate delivers me to you. My powers are yours now. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
The destroyer has turned on us.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
So the ancestors
The
decree.
future is clouded and uncertain. Naturally.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Our time of weakness was past.
What needs to be done?
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
There is wisdom in your words.
Naturally.
Fire prism
Your song
at
shall
the
guide
ready.
you.
Weapons fully charged. Weapons fully charged.
What needs to be done?
Smite them, Korn! Smite them, my god! We're taking away the shrines we made for you. How can you let them? We be your fist, and we shall take them by the throat! Yes!
Strike quickly.
Yes, we will!
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are under enemy fire. You called us back. We are shaped by fate just as we shape
fully
it.
charged. Weapons fully
My
charged.
powers are yours now.
We are in agreement. Let us play our part. Do you know of
As
war?
I dream, so shall it be.
Fire prism at the ready.
Strike quickly. You called us back.
The random
Fire prism at the ready. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We shall win.
Your son shall guide me. Kill them swiftly.
Waiting here with full heart. We walk the path less traveled. Ah, yes.
How
the
can I
stationary target.
Falcon at your command.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes
My
as I play.
powers are yours now. The future seems so
Waiting here is but
clear.
a phase of our existence.
I
Concentrating
sense
all
the
energy on the
They
enemy
are closing in.
We return to defend.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are under
Shall I
enemy
divine
fire.
your next
Weave a shadowy death.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Strike quickly.
There is wisdom in your words.
Fear the judgment of the council. Weave a shadowy
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We return to defend the craft world. I will call it forth.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
As I dream, so shall it be.
You called us back. It is now in our hands. We have traveled much darker paths. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Strike quickly while our enemies wait.
The enemy cannot hide from
We
my
are
sight.
taking damage.
Fire prism.
So the ancestors decree.
My powers are yours now.
Danger has found us.
We are ambushed.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
You called us back. Command me to build. We walk the path less traveled.
We
The
shall not
random
fail
hand
the
of
craft
fate
world
delivers
again.
me to you.
Let us play our part.
My powers are
Waiting here
yours
is but
now.
a phase
There
of
is
our
wisdom in
existence.
your words.
Danger has
I
found
follow the
us.
fugitive as I dream, so shall it be.
Now our paths cross our enemies.
Fire prism
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of the
Danger seems so clear. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
The mists of space and time retreat
Identify
from
the
my
enemy
mind.
you wish to annihilate.
So the ancestors
We
decree.
hold the objective. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Just name your target.
Shall I divine your next move?
Your song shall guide you.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Danger has found us.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Shall I divine your next move?
We seek the adventure.
Shall I divine your next move?
Concentrating all energy on the enemy. We sting, then disappear.
What needs to be done?
Quickly, take us to the battle.
So the ancestors decree.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been returned to defend the craft world.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Strike quickly.
The destroyer has turned on us.
Take us to the battle.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are
The
taking
destroyer's
damage.
spirit lives on.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the earth. We are under enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which
We are the messengers of doom.
we hold the just about the time for war. Shall I play the music here? We return to defend the craft world. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been incoming enemy fire. Command me to build. Incoming enemy fire.
Space and time retreat from my mind. The enemy cannot hide from my sight. I sense the enemy.
Waiting here
They are
is
closing
the
in.
phase of our existence.
So the ancestors decree.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
You called us back.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Naturally.
The burden of leadership lies
So
with
the
us.
ancestors decree. I obey in all things. I follow the purity of flame.
The time for war is nigh.
I fly for the craft world.
We walk our path.
Our cries herald
We
the
walk
coming
the
of
path,
great
taking
terror
damage.
for our enemies.
Just name your target.
Vipers ready
We
to
are
engage
shaped
the
by
enemy.
fate just as we shape it.
How can I help?
Strike quickly while our
There
enemies
is wisdom
slumber.
in your words.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We return to defend the craft world. We move effortlessly.
Fall back and reload. Reload! The enemy is upon us.
The future seems so clear. Shall I divine your next
Back into the
As I
fray.
dream, so shall it be.
Take us into the thick of it.
We return to defend the craft world. Silent and swift. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are under and return to defend the craft world. We are under enemy fire.
future is clouded and uncertain.
While our enemies fly.
Fire prism at the
Demon
ready.
or more. We live. You have no.
I know. What needs to be done?
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fire prism at the ready.
Quickly.
How can I help?
Prism cannons fully
Your
charged.
soul shall guide you.
Naturally.
We are ready to strike. We walk the path less traveled. You have need. You have need. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. The enemy
The
is
random
within
hand of
range.
fate delivers me to you.
Now our
So the
paths cross
ancestors
our
decree.
enemies. We live to move. We are under enemy fire.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
There is wisdom in your words.
Fire prism at the ready.
They are closing in.
Your song shall guide you. I will sing your fire songs now.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Your song shall guide you.
Prism cannons fully charged.
As I dream, so shall it be.
My powers
As I dream, so shall it be. Your song shall guide you.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We must retreat to the webway.
You have need. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here then?
I sense the enemy. They are
Back
closing in.
into the fray.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Naturally.
You called us back.
The future seems so clear.
Quickly, take us to the battle. Command me to build. Shall I play the music here has
then?
found
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
enemy fire. Now our path cross our enemies.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We lose.
Your song shall guide you. I will sing your firestorms now. Call for me if you wish. Call for me if you wish.
Space and time retreated from my mind. I knew you would have need of me.
You called us back. Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged.
What needs to be done?
Fire prism at the ready.
Waiting here to capture your world.
Your song shall guide you.
Has found us. Command me to build. Look.
What needs to be done? The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
So the ancestors decree.
Fire prism at the ready.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the hand of fate.
How can I
Identify the enemy you wish to eliminate.
Incoming enemy fire.
As I dream, so shall it naturally.
Fire prism at the ready. Prism cannons fully charged. Falcon at your command.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Shall I design? The future seems so
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
How can I help?
There is wisdom in your world.
How can I help? The mists of space and time have
My mind is too weary to fight on.
We are under enemy fire.
The future seems so clear.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind to build. My music will shoot my craft world
But a
sings
moment
our
ago, long high on my side.
Prism cannons fully charged.
There is wisdom in your world.
Pay for tearing down my shrines! The veil is lifted, see? How may I have? You have earned our wrath! We will spill your blood!
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
So the ancestors decree.
Fire prism at the ready.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. It is now
Shall
in
I
our
divine your
hands.
next move?
We are under enemy fire.
Our intercessor, ready for battle.
How can I help?
Strike quickly
So
while our
the
enemy
ancestors
slumbers.
decree.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Let us hunt.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We are
So the
shadowy.
ancestors decree.
Fighters ready to engage the enemy.
Many are cold. Few survive.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
engage the enemy.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh,
My powers
we bring
are
warriors
yours
to the
now.
front.
Your song shall guide me.
The Wanderers have returned. Danger has found us. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Viper's ready to engage the enemy.
We walk the path less traveled. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Fire prism at the ready.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Show the ancestors defeat.
Falcon at your service.
Now is our honor and glory in the eyes of the blood god's corn.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We fight for
The future seems so clear.
We shall not fail the Southworld again.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Bringing full weaponry to bear.
Show the ancestors defeat.
Command me to build. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
You wish to annihilate.
Naturally.
Incoming enemy fire.
Your song shall guide you. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
Fire prism at the ready.
Command me to build. Strike quickly while
We
our
are the
enemy
destroyer's
slumbers.
agents on this
The
plane.
enemy cannot hide from my sight.
No! We cannot lose! We cannot die! How can we?
Without a devotion, without a sacrifice.
Oh, the horrid blossom of chaos will wither! Will die! This world is slipping from our grasp. Generally prefer to arrange events so that the Imperium and not themselves are the ones fighting against chaos. In the Kaurava conflict, however, Farseer Keres believed that the chaos threat was too great for anything but a direct assault. The failure of the various Imperial forces to peaceably cooperate was one ill omen. The eruption of the Warp Storm and the speed and ferocity of the Alpha Legion's expansion was an even greater one. The war between Eldar and the Chaos Space Marines was relentless and destructive, as both sides possessed and fought with powerful psychic abilities. The Alpha Legion had all the power of the Warp at hand to call upon, but despite this advantage, they were finally overcome by superior Eldar tactics, guided by the powers of Farseer Keres. In this time of war, the Eldar quickly erected certain containment fields to limit the dangers of the Warp Storm, and left the uncertain work of fully disabling it for some time after a hoped-for Eldar victory.